What's going on YouTube? Old Tom Rambler 69. Well, we got a little bit of time at the bench, and after my last video I went in and got the decals all put on the Trick T, and I was real happy. They all went down and laid down real nice. There was no issue with the decals I got off of eBay. They worked real well. They were very thin, got some clear on it, and sanded it down and got another round of clear on it, and it turned out pretty good. So we got her all finished up. So the 2016 Tom Daniels group build is completed, and we'll show you what we got. See if she looks like this. Now this interior, this isn't the best picture, but the actual interior is supposed to be a lavender or purple, which is, you know, not a color I would probably ever use for that, but I'm trying to make this true to the model, and I think we did it. So here we go. We'll show you what we got. There's my completed Trick T. I think it turned out pretty good. Thanks to Rick Zink for giving me some of the original parts for this kit and being able to track down the decals on eBay. It's turned out to be a pretty cool model. You're not going to find this model too often unless you lay out a lot of money, or you're lucky enough to come across one at a estate sale or something that somebody doesn't know what they have, because it's a very pricey kit, seeing as how it was released in 1971, and that was the only release as far as the Trick T. As you know, this is this kit here, the Stinger. That's the reissue of the model, but they took a lot of the parts out and put these wings and bubbles, and I think they ruined the whole model, to be honest with you. But anyway, that's the reissue of the kit. So show you give you a spin around here and see what you guys think of her. She the parts box slicks on the backs, they come out of the parts box, so we didn't use the two-piece, and they have the wrinkle sidewalls and all that, so we wasn't going to use that. So we parts boxed the rear slicks, put some slicks decals on there for the Goodyear, got that all handled. But we'll give her a spin here. Now here on the rear, those parachutes that's on the rear, that didn't come in the kit. The ones that were in the kit, I just was not fond of. They looked like they were out of scale to me, and I just didn't like them. And I had some resin ones that I'd bought off eBay some time ago, and they worked out perfect. So parachutes are a resin item, and they turned out real well. So spin her around on this side, let you guys get a shot. And like I said, I think it turned out good. We did leave the headers red. Believe it or not, it works well with this metallic silver paint, the Diamond Dust one coat lacquer that I put on it, and then I put some Wet Look Clear on top of that, and I think it come out pretty good. It's a neat little model. The biggest problem was probably to get those headers in, because the kit instructions, you're supposed to put the head and the headers in after the motor's in there. Well, that wasn't going to work for me because I wired the motor up, so I needed the head and valve covers all on the motor to do that. So I did all that, put it in, and boy, it was not an easy task to get those headers in there. That was a bit of a trick, but we got it. They're in there. Turned out good. The front end, we stripped all the chrome off and we went with spastics. So all your front end is done in spastics. All your radius rods and steering linkage is all done in spastics, and it come out pretty good. The 5 spokes that I showed you on the last video, now that you get to see them on the model, look really nice. And there you go. Let me see if we can pop this off here. That comes off. It fits very well. It took a little bit of work to get that to fit. There's basically hardly nothing in there. You just got seat and gauge steering wheel, some pedals, and I did add this little fuel tank piece in there out of some of my other dragster kits because it was kind of bare up there, and I was like, well, gotta have a fuel tank in a dragster, so I just threw that in there, and there you go. That's what you got. This piece here does fit. I had to do a lot of work on this to get all this to come out, but it goes right into place and it fits very well. The seam all is nice and tight, and I'm happy with it, guys. So there you go. I'll try to add some still shots I just took with this camera here in the shop, and add a few of them at the end. But that's it. That's all we got. We're not going to keep you long. That's the 2016 Tom Down Your Group build here on YouTube and Facebook. And hope you guys like it. Tell me what you think. Old Tom, Rambler 69. We're out of here, guys.